Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is your buddy Crypto Prophet, and we are going to be taking a look at Chain Games. Chain Games is definitely one of those I hear a lot of interest in. It's got to be up there with Decentraland, Engine, and some of those other gaming type of coins like B Pro, and there's a lot of them out there, and Chain Games is definitely one of the top ones. So let's talk about it. Let's get a price prediction for the end of March, April, and 2021. But before we do so, I want to say a few things. So firstly, I am not a financial advisor. I will never be a financial advisor. I will never give financial advice. So always do your own research before buying anything. Second, I want to say in the description below, you can join the Discord community and talk with the rest of the community about these kind of coins and see what they have to think about them, see what their predictions are. You can do that by joining the Discord below, and then you can also follow me on Twitter for when I start tweeting. You can get that information as fast as possible. Without further ado, though, let's get into the video. So we do have Chain Games. The market cap and the circulating supply are not listed on Coinbase, but we do have the 14.4 million in volume in the last 24 hours, which is a decent price for such a low coin in general. We see the Chain Games is at 35 cents right now. I think it's at a fairly good spot. I think it's about where it belongs. We did see in the last week it jumped all the way up to that 47-cent area, and now it's decreased and it's back down in a small dip. I think this is probably about where it belongs at the moment. However, I think there's a ton of potential behind this, and we're going to actually go take a look at the website itself before we do our price predictions today. So the first thing we see is looks like it's Apex Legends. It's Battle Win Earn Live Esports Contests. So this is a big deal because of, well, many things. It's one of the only coins that is focused strictly on Battle Win Earn like live esports. So you buy tokens. You buy chain tokens on your favorite exchange. You sign up, register for a new gaming account, and then you battle your way to the top and win, they say. So you can download on Android, Windows, Mac OS, and Linux OS as well. And then they show the available games being Super Crypto Kart, Madden 21 Testnet, Call of Duty Warzone, Chaino, Fortnite coming soon, FIFA 21, Fall Guys, Apex Legends. Basically, a bunch of well-known games are growing on here, and they're going to continue to grow because of all of the payout, the tokens staked, the played games, and the player growth. You're going to see upcoming esports tournaments. There is a Call of Duty Warzone there is a Call of Duty Warzone this March, it looks like. I don't know if this is still going to happen. Same with the Super Crypto Kart. There's no date. Let's click on it and see if there's a date. I don't think there's a date or anything. However, I do believe Chain Games is doing big things. If you go, you do see that they talk about fair competition, friends, stats, and leaderboards, esports tournaments, and real cash in crypto prizes. So as the world kind of develops, it develops from that, that cash grab to more of a crypto grab per se. You're going to see a lot of people, I think, transfer from things like game battles to Chain Games. I think Chain Games really does have what it takes to be that next game battles, but crypto style. And I think that could cause a lot of people to make the move. If you go to Chain Games and you actually learn a little bit about more of what it offers, you can actually go to the recent post. So Chain Games, first 40 days recap, a message from the CEO. Learn more about that. Atari teams up with Chain Games to integrate Atari token into Chain Games ecosystem. And you can also learn more about how to play on the Matic mainnet or the Matic testnet. So always do check the website out for yourself so you can learn more about what's going on in the coin itself. Because I'm never going to cover it all. It's going to take way too long on a pretty quick video to cover everything and give you all the knowledge the game has to offer, or the coin in this, I guess the game in this case, but the coin has to offer. So let's take a look at the price and really get a price prediction for the end of March, April, and in the end of 2021. This was one of those coins that was a little bit easier to kind of give a quick explanation on. So this video should be a little bit shorter than our regular, 8 to 9 to 10 minute video, just because Chain Games, it makes a lot of sense. It tells you exactly what they're aiming for, and because of that, it's a simple way to know whether you're interested in the coin or not. So in the last week, we saw a 222% increase. Will this continue? I would say absolutely not. This is an amazing increase for anyone that was on this ride. However, I do think it's over for the time being. That being said, I see a 5% increase in the last 24 hours. And this kind of stuff, this kind of growth is definitely a possibility by the end of March. We could definitely see Chain Games being that 50-cent range. However, by the end of April, that is really when I think Chain Games will continue to improve their prices at a little bit more of a steady price range here. So I think by the end of March, we could see Chain Games being around a stable 40 cents. By the end of April, I see Chain Games being at least a 60 to 70 cent coin. I think any gaming coin right now, a lot of people understand the potential behind them. And I think because of that, it is going to be a 60, 70 cent coin by the end of April. And then by the end of 2021, I think Chain Games is at least a dollar coin. Definitely potential for much more. Like I always tell you, these things I always try to be conservative about. They can definitely make bigger moves. I think Chain Games specifically, it's going to rely on a lot of participation. So like we said, if we go to Chain Games website and we go down here and we see that nobody is competing in these upcoming esports tournaments because there's not much interest, well, that could be a problem. However, if there really is 8,000 plus players and growing, 2,500 plus played games, this many, 72 million plus tokens staked, 4.3 million plus tokens paid out, then Chain Games is going to be huge if they can continue that at a higher and higher rate throughout the rest of the year. I think Chain Games really does have a lot of potential behind it. I want to see them actually act on it, and I want to see them continue to be consistent enough to keep that kind of player base and, statistic going. I think if these statistics continue to rise at a solid pace, Chain Games could be absolutely huge by 2022. I think this is the way of the future. I think the idea of bringing crypto to esports is a great idea, and I think they're definitely going to be ones to do it in a good way. So that is going to be my price prediction for you guys on Chain Games. Remember that I do these unedited, so I try to give a little less hiccups, but obviously doing it unedited for transparency, and then also for the idea of getting you guys the video as quick as possible so the prices kind of correlate right on instead of, a couple cents off. So I do hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you guys think about Chain Games that I didn't talk about, or maybe you don't agree with my price predictions. Either it's low or high. Let me know why you think it is low or high. And then also subscribe and, turn that notification bell on if you guys want more videos. We are definitely going to do more Chain Games in the future. I believe in this coin. I think it's got a long way to go, but I think it's going to be a big potential. So like I said, if you guys want to see more, definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one.